I'm Peyton. You have, for whatever reason, applied for a job at Jiffy. Only you know what you did wrong to end up here. But whatever the mistake was, it's in the past. All you can do now is make the most out of the shitty situation.
You have just finished the super helpful computer-based training, aka CBTs. I know you're ready to finally start working on actual cars, but hold your horses. You gotta watch this video first so that you're not completely useless and in everyone's way. To start, you will be operating the position of courtesy tech. You will wash and vacuum the floors of every car that comes through the shop for an oil change. You're gonna hate it, but you'll have to master this before you can be put into another position. Another huge part of the courtesy tech job is pre-greeting customers when they come on the lot. Your CBTs told you that this was primarily the job of the CSA, but they lied to you, because a good CSA will normally be either A, greeting someone, or B, billing someone out. They're not gonna have time to do that shit, and odds are they probably won't even if they do. So it's gonna fall to you. If you wanna be a good employee, don't argue, take the initiative, and just go greet the customer. I know it's not your job, because you're the courtesy tech, but it kind of is your job, so suck it up.
Obviously, your fellow employees won't mind at all if you're late for your shift. All it really does is force 2 people to do the work meant for 4. It's really fun being understaffed and overwhelmed by cars. But if you really want to be a superstar employee, you can show up ready to work on time for every shift. Now I get it, sometimes there are emergencies because life is crazy. If that's the case and you can't make it to a shift, please tell the supervisor as soon as you possibly can so they can prepare for your absence. Attitude. It's going to be the most important thing as a new employee of Jiffy Lube. Because let's face it, no matter how much car experience you have, you don't know the procedures and you're going to suck. You're not going to be able to work efficiently. But attitude is one big way that you can make a big difference as a new employee. If you have a good attitude, not only will it make your day better, but the people and the crew you work with will also have a better day because of it. Now, inevitably, this is Jiffy Lube, and you're gonna get a lot of shit when you first start. Now, you can handle this one of 2 ways. You can either take everything offensively and be angry all the time and feel hurt and whine like a little bitch, or you can let it roll off your back. And if you take it offensively, you're gonna become more of a target, and if you let it roll off your back, people will start to leave you alone a lot faster. Going along with attitude, every time a car comes on the lot, there is a subtle bell. This bell, in fact. You will come to associate the sound of this bell with pain. Physical and emotional pain. Now, while screaming "fuck" at the top of your lungs every time you hear this bell may seem like a good idea and might make you feel better, it already makes the service and the work we have to do seem negative. And so, well, like I said, it'll make you feel better for a second, but ultimately it makes everyone worse and it makes the work a torture. But if when this bell rings, instead of yelling "fuck," you say something positive, like "here comes another one," you know, something to make it a challenge and not so much a torture, then you are spreading positivity to the crew, and it won't be like no one's going to want to kill themselves during the service. It makes things better. Now, like I said, there's no way to disassociate with the pain and the suffering from the sound of the bell. Like, you're always going to mentally scream "fuck," but outwardly, you can be positive, and that is what makes a good employee. Basically, all of this just comes down to integrity. It's being in a good mood when everyone else is pissy. It's working hard and staying focused when everyone just wants to eat a gun and go home. It's showing up on time so you can be a dependable cog in the Jiffy Lube wheel. Your goal should be such a consistent consistently good employees that when people see your name on the schedule, they are happy and relieved to be working with you for that shift. All of this might seem like common sense, but remember, you took a job at JUCO. Here, all of this stuff makes you the exception. And I promise that if you, as a new employee, can do all this, you will have a good time here. But I'm keeping that.